Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into the functional elegance of limestone to see exactly how this ancient material stands up to the harsh Australian climate. We're going to strip away the usual assumptions you might have about natural stone and look at the hard facts, the climate science, and the aesthetic strategies that architects and homeowners are using to totally transform spaces right now.
So let's jump right in and decide what we're actually talking about here. Limestone isn't just some rock you casually pick out of a catalog. It's quite literally a piece of natural history. Formed over millennia from ancient marine sediments, it boasts these incredible fossilized patterns and subtle veining that bring a true, velvety, organic luxury into a home. When you walk on it, you are literally walking on Earth's history.
It sounds absolutely beautiful, right? But the real kicker, the crucial question we have to answer today, is whether this elegant, ancient material can actually survive the modern world. More specifically, can it handle the scorching heat, heavy seasonal rains, and intense salt exposure of modern Australia? Because, let's be honest, it's one thing to look great in a Mediterranean villa, but it's another thing entirely to survive the elements from the Central Coast straight down to Melbourne. Here is our blueprint for today's explainer. We'll cover the organic luxury hook, surviving the Aussie climate, a quick stone showdown, perfecting your pool surround, and finally, care, installation, and longevity. Starting with part 1, the organic luxury hook and the foundations of serene living. Whether you're designing a high-end Sydney apartment or renovating a family home up in the Hunter region, limestone just has this unmatched versatility. It seamlessly blends traditional coastal charm with sleek, modern minimalism. And because it complements so many diverse architectural styles, it instantly boosts a property's visual appeal and ultimately its market value. It gives you that highly sought-after, high-end look without ever feeling sterile or cold. Moving on to part 2, surviving the Aussie climate, because this stone is genuinely built for the elements. You see, nature actually engineered this stone to actively fight extreme weather. By using dense varieties like Matala and Platina, you can completely unify your landscape with 3 key applications. We're talking inviting patios that perfectly bridge your indoor and outdoor spaces, garden pathways that blend right in with native flora, and durable driveway accents that handle heavy weight and crazy weather fluctuations like an absolute champion. And here is a brilliant, hidden functional benefit. Because limestone is naturally porous, it offers exceptional drainage. So when those heavy seasonal rains hit, it actively reduces water pooling. Even better, in major, densely packed cities like Sydney and Melbourne, this natural thermal regulation helps combat the urban heat island effect, keeping the overall ambient temperature of your property noticeably cooler. All right, part 3, let's do a little stone showdown. Limestone versus travertine versus granite. Let's look at the hard data here. Granite, it's incredibly hard, sure, but its heat reflection is poor. It literally absorbs heat, making it a total nightmare for bare feet. Travertine is pretty good, but it has a pitted texture that demands regular filling and sealing. Limestone, however, uniquely stays cool to the touch with excellent heat reflection, all while maintaining a velvety, natural feel. With just a standard annual sealing, it is clearly the superior choice for barefoot-friendly zones like pool decks. No contest. Which brings us perfectly to part 4, perfecting the pool surround, covering application, safety, and finishes. Now, the absolute most crucial point when using stone outdoors is choosing the right finish for the right job, especially around water. You generally have 2 main options. First, the honed finish. It's smooth, it's matte, and it's perfect for indoor flooring or contemporary wall clouding to act as a natural insulator. Then you have the sandblasted finish. This is your high-grip texture. It is the absolute gold standard for pool surrounds and outdoor entertainment areas where slipping is a major concern. So if you're putting in a pool, your ultimate takeaway here is limestone's safety triple threat. Number 1, it's highly slip-resistant, giving you completely secure footing. Number 2, it is incredibly heat reflective, meaning your family can walk barefoot under the scorching midday sun without burning their feet. And number 3, it's highly resistant to salt exposure. If you live in a coastal area like the northern beaches, or you have a saltwater pool, this stone won't degrade when properly sealed. And you definitely don't want to just stop at the pavers. You can actually cap the edge of your pool safely with specialized limestone coping. You can go with a rounded, ergonomic bullnose edge or a super sleek drop face edge. This not only gives you a nice, smooth grip for getting in and out of the water, but it beautifully unifies that entire luxury aesthetic. Finally, part 5, care, installation, and longevity.
Let's talk about the investment and maintenance side of things.
$26. That's right, starting at just $26, direct sourcing proves that premium natural stone absolutely does not have to break the bank. It's a highly accessible, incredibly cost-effective alternative to vastly more expensive materials like marble, and you aren't sacrificing an ounce of durability or style.
To protect that investment and ensure it lasts a lifetime, you just need to follow 3 clear steps. Step 1, preparation. You must build a stable, highly compacted base during installation. This is absolutely critical to prevent cracks over time. Step 2 is sealing. Apply a high-quality sealer to protect against UV rays and staining, and just plan to reapply that every 12 to 24 months. And finally, step 3, cleaning. Wash your limestone using only pH-neutral solutions so you preserve its natural integrity. Simple as that.
Okay, before we wrap up today, I really want to highlight this key fact because it is a massive misconception. Consider this myth well and truly busted. Despite what you might logically assume about dense stone baking in the Aussie sun, limestone simply does not get hot. Its natural thermal mass and light color actively reflect heat, keeping your outdoor spaces surprisingly comfortable compared to something like dark bluestone or granite.
Let's wrap up our explainer with this thought. If an ancient marine sediment can seamlessly merge hardcore durability with velvety elegance, all while fighting off brutal heat and rain, how might upgrading your foundation completely transform the way you experience the everyday luxury of your own home? It is definitely something to think about the next time you step outside.